Hey guys, and welcome to my second Overwatch meets Sims video. This is part 2, Tracer's Townhome, and I'm so glad you could be here with me today. As you're about to see, this is going to be a two-parter for this video. We're going to do Tracers today, and the second townhome, as you can see that I'm building to the left side, will be Reinhardt's. I know my last video I said they would be up and down like a apartment type, but I wanted to do them as townhomes so they can each have their own individual space. I think that'd be better in my opinion, and I like how this layout is actually the two-story townhomes. I feel like it would be good for single people. I mean, in the comics, I know Tracer is not single, she has a girlfriend, but I'm at like single living, like maybe 1 or 2 people can fit into these townhomes and live in them comfortably. So the style of home I'm going to do for her is going to be a loft style. Later on I changed the white brick to a brownish brick to match her hair and her outfit, so I thought that would be a better fit for her house. I try to match the houses to how they look. As you can see now, I'm putting both doors on each house. I was gonna do both townhomes in each video, Tracers and Reinhardt's, in one video, but when I was in the middle of doing Tracer's house, I was like an hour in and I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to take way too long and it's gonna be like a 30-minute video. No thank you, I don't want to talk for that long as in like my talkover or voiceover. So yes, actually this took about an hour and a half to do, so I'm thinking Reinhardt's would be a little bit more time to film or build, because his house is going to be kind of like a castle, like he has all that armor, so I mean he's kind of medieval looking. That's why, as you saw, the front door looked like a dungeon kind of door. I'm thinking before I do Reinhardt's build, I'm gonna buy the expansion pack for vampires, the Sims for Vampires expansion pack, because it has a lot of medieval or really Victorian looking items that match really well with his house. So I'll probably do that. In the meantime, I might start my cottage, my cozy cottage series. I mentioned in my last video, the soldier video, that I did a cabin one already using all laundry day stuff from the stuffs pack, but like always, something went wrong and I did record it. I actually did record it but it didn't save. I swear I saw it save. I saved it, I typed in cozy cottage cabin video and I watched it save. It took like 20 minutes to save, but I cannot find it at all. I looked through every single file and every single sub file and every single sub file or whatever there is, but I cannot find it, and I was like, oh my goodness. But luckily it didn't take too long because it was like in 7x7 cottage and 1 story, so I'll probably just refilm it and rebuild it, but I might change it up so it's a little bit bigger because it was really hard taking screenshots in a really small cabin like that. So I might do like I want to do another loft, but I love lofts way too much, and I know you guys after this video might be like, okay, maybe you should not do a loft and save it for a couple videos down the road, but they're just so cute. As you can see, I've actually done 2 other lofts. I think in Oasis Springs I've done 2 side-by-side lofts like these, and they were complete opposites of each other. One was like a bright not a bright blue, but like a really light blue, with pretty mid greens and yellows, kind of like a fairy garden. Another one looked almost exactly like Tracer's, but more rustic. It had a bunch of plants, like you'd think a hippie who lived in Arizona would live in that. But I didn't copy off of myself just to do this quickly, but I really wanted something less futuristic for Tracer's house, because I was thinking, you know, her almost every single Overwatch house probably might be super futuristic, so I want to limit it down a bit, have some variety instead of all like clean cut futuristic, have some homey ones, or you know, like different ones, or like messy ones. I plan on doing Roadhog and Junkrat's house together, like just gonna live in one big shack together, like a messy shack, because I feel like they'd be messy people. So, and just like a lot of open yard space with a bunch of junk, and maybe like flowers in like a tire, because I know one of the pot plants in the game is in a big tire, so definitely gonna do that. Something messy, you know, different than just all futuristic and all like clean and cut, because I'm sure a lot of characters aren't like that, like soldiers. When I was spotting this, I imagined Tracer in her single days in a loft apartment, that her friends would come over all the time, they just hang out. When you'll see downstairs why I say that, but very, very just all about herself and just personal, you know, nothing too flashy, but everything's all rustic and browns, because it just reminds me of her hair, more down to earth, because I feel like that's the kind of person she would be. It's also still enough space for her Doberman that I made her in pets. I don't know if I told you in the video before, but I do plan to make a pet, a cat or dog, for every single Sim Overwatch character I have in this series, because I don't know, I have pets and I don't want to let that go to waste. Also, I think it'd be really cute to see, you know, who would be a cat person or a dog person. I think since Tracer is like always fast and like on the go, she'd be a Doberman person. Skinny, but fast and strong dog, just like her, in my opinion. I named him Rover, so like Tracer and Rover, I think it's cute. Yes, and I made it big enough so the dog still has a lot of room to grow and run around and play in. I remember the first time I saw Doberman, I was watching the Resident Evil movies. It was the first one. I think I was like 6, and the Dobermans were the ones that were covered in blood, the zombie dogs in the first Resident Evil movie. I thought they were the coolest dogs in the whole wide world because they were zombies. I'm like, I want a zombie dog. And I fell in love with Dobermans ever since. I know it's the weirdest thing for like a little 6-year-old girl to like, but I think if I had a Doberman, it would protect me, and I would teach it to protect me and my family only. So I'd have like a super cool looking zombie dog I could dress up for Halloween. Oh goodness, I have such a big imagination. But yes, we're coming up to the laundry room now. It's something I'm so excited I can add 2 houses now because of laundry day. And I think she'd have a super cute retro looking, you know, yellow, bright yellow laundry room with, like washer and dryer set. Since everything was so brown and very neutral upstairs in the loft, which I wanted it to be kind of cozy, and I like the vibe up in the loft, but I wanted to add more yellows because I also didn't realize I didn't have a lot of yellows, and that's one of her more prominent colors in her outfit and her attire. So, oh, speaking of yellow, that you see how I put that rug, those rugs, those actually came in the laundry pack. There were rugs that are put together already, like a stack of rugs. I love them so much. This girl on YouTube, I've been watching her Sims stuff for a while now, and she has amazing stuff. You guys should check her out. Her name is Kaleidow. I'll link her down below. But she does this. She puts rugs on, she stacks different types of rugs together, and I love it. You'll see me do it so much, but I showed my boyfriend and he was like, ew, those are really bothering me and my OCD, and I'm like, shh, too bad, don't look away. Just look away then. I like them. But yeah, I wanted to add more yellow in these, so I made almost everything I can without making it too yellow. I didn't do much with her bathroom because I feel like she would be the kind of girl that didn't really care about her bathroom. It was just a place to shower, do your business in, wash your hands, all that. Nothing too fancy or unnecessary in there. So I kept it simple. This is where the fun little area is, the little bar. I feel like she's the type of party cool girl, loves to have gatherings and get-togethers. So I added that bar. It's a 2-seater, and with her Sims, I'm gonna make her a really great bartender. So when people come over, she could make the best cool drinks. Oh gosh. I would love a bar in my own apartment if I do have one. Or I mean, when I do have one. But I'd love to learn how to make drinks and bartend and all that. But in reality, I know I'm gonna get bored of it soon, because I still want to work in the food industry or like in the serving industry. I've done it before. And oh my god, I hated it so much. I worked in the food industry for, let's see, 3 years, and there's some awesome people you meet. They're really great, they're nice, they tip you amazing, but then usually there's those horrible people that give you so much trouble and makes you do so many things but doesn't even tip you a dime. So I do not want to go back there. Right now I'm in retail jobs. So it's a step up, of course, from food, but it still has its ups and downs, of course. Oh gosh, okay, you'll see me do this a lot. I'll turn on night mode during my builds and just sometimes forget or just intentionally keep night mode on because I want to see how the lighting affects the house at night. I don't want the lights too bright or too dim to where they can't see, or you know how it's a little too dark to see the decorations. So you'll see me do this along with the layered rugs and of course the laundry room in the back corner of the house now. Here we're just going to put some finishing touches like a pebble walkway or a clay walkway, it looks like, and some bushes in front of the house, some greenery, some flowers, some nice trees to keep the house a little cool during the summer and give some shade. And here's Tracer running up looking super cute in her yellow leggings, running to her house, and soon she's gonna be greeted by Rover. So the reason she was running up to her house because I actually faced the houses to the right side of the lot instead of the front side where they usually spawn. So Reinhardt's video, I'll definitely fix that. But here's Rover and Tracer looking super cute. I'm gonna make her give him a treat. But aren't they so cute? They kind of match in his little jacket and her jacket. I wanted to have some ombre leggings, but I don't think I have them in any of my packs right now. Hopefully in another pack they do. But here are the screenshots. Yay! They're so cute looking Tracer looking super cool. Here's her living room and downstairs. Thank you guys for tuning in all 15 minutes and 30 seconds of me talking through this Tracer build. Thank you again. Please like and share, possibly subscribe, but you don't have to. And I'll see you next time. Bye!